find people to pull it together, and you have a social media awareness project. I've seen it as a matrix of 17 by 18. Could be different projects. It could be different methods or different, entire topics. It starts obviously food, health, agriculture is a million right there, and then you get to housing, and then other things that people are into, sports, a million. I think that's simple to think 17 by 18. That's how I saw it in Dream Vision. That it was at least that complex for one company. Back in '75, one company trying to take care of as if they can start Utopiaville in a valley that's undisturbed and had all the proper basic resources. They had to invite 16 other corporations. That was the vision I had about that. In 2013, to approach it as independent networks, independent uh, single projects, 45 tribes got together. We were regular people tribes in the context of the modern world, community-based organizations of some kind. And the elders met and said, war footing. We better get serious about this, kids, because this thing's getting serious. We got to get on it every day. There's no Sundays, or Sundays, but make them constructive. Meditate and then say a prayer. And 18 frontline tribes to assault the karma of the situation. And it's now. You want to see how strange it was? 2018 rolled around on January 1st, and my friend who's still in the front house says, "What? Uh, what time is it, Mike?" And I said, "Hey, it's 11 a.m. And by the way, it's the year zero." And that came from my higher self. I said, "What?" I looked around. Who said that? Yeah, that's how weird I am. I got crazier stories. I'm a planet healer. But the year zero in 2018, and I thought of it immediately. This is a 10-year countdown of what I think I can do, and that runs out in 2028. So it's about creating models of the alternative and visualizing it. You maybe only need to start well, you can do it all simultaneous. Again, as I say, 18 different approaches. And I want to just say, hey, man, everything anybody can find here. I'm not trying to pitch a podcast. I'm trying to get people to work together. I'm trying to give away as much as possible. But hey, I could use some help. Somebody wants to help me do a GoFundMe on some of this. We need a website, or just somebody with resources come help me do this. We need a website, different ways to outreach. I helped start the Green Party in the '90s. Not start. I helped get us up to national craziness for a minute. So I've had some skills about doing that, flyers and street presence, and approaching college kids to get like clubs happening and people meeting. And you don't want to start new. Maybe you do want to start the neighborhood party unlimited as a real party. But the fantasy is that that's what we do on the art planets when galactic feds come around trying to get us to register our governments. Like we don't have governments. We'll give us something because we're that cool. We don't need government. All right, we're the neighborhood party unlimited. What else do you need to know? Yeah, what that means is we know how to take care of each other as community, and we have respect for each other's perspectives, and we understand the synergy of working together in holisms. The whole. A family is not a whole. A family is part of a community. Could be a whole. Now, again, but on the other hand, from the left side, a community without families is also not a whole. A family without each individual being like a whole, it's embedded holographies. That was with the H. That's Rupert Sheldrake's vision. He's the 100th monkey guy that says there's a collective intelligence that gets put into the vibrational field that we can all access. This is where science just starts describing the way spirit works, and they can freaking measure it. They can measure it. They can measure how you can affect a randomizer machine. And if you're in a room that you love that you and your loved one with that sweet energy, it gets quadrupled effective. This is what the spirit people are saying, the healing power of love. And that's what the Christians are saying. And that's what the progressive left is wanting for everyone. But then they get scientific. Is love a real thing?